I'd like to introduce our signature walker of 2022, David Roberts. For over 10 years, David Roberts has brought joy and smiles to NAMI Montana. Today, he shares his story with comedy and a message. Please welcome David to the stage.
I told my brother I'm doing stand-up comedy at the NAMI Walk. He says, haha, that's a good one. I say, no, but can you make fun of me? I'm trying to find out my stand-up comedy persona. He says, I just did that. With bipolar, I live medication-free. It shows. Alcohol-free, but who would have thought it's the gluten-free that people think is the crazy part? What did the Canadian say to his alcoholic friend? Oh, you're in AA, eh? What's the difference between God and a person with bipolar? God doesn't think he's bipolar.
Folks, I now have 15 years of lived experience with bipolar 1 and schizoaffective disorder. So after my set, if anyone has any questions about God, I'll be right over there for meet and greets.
With bipolar, I am way too transparent. So lately, I'm trying not to tell people everything. Darn it, I shouldn't have told you that. But I just can't help myself, so a little bit about me. I love babies. Well, at least how they're made. Oh, I just went on a date with this gal that works at the bakery. This might be the one. We have so much in common. Like every day, we are both kneading dough. You ever have that dream you're running and you realize you're naked? And then you realize you're not dreaming. And then you realize you should probably run to the police station as fast as you can to explain yourself.
If you only get 2 hours of sleep at night, just know you're a very woke individual.
You ever go skiing by yourself? It feels like a dating auction. You get to the lift line, all these dudes are shouting, "Hey man, you single?" Of course I am. I have bipolar. If only bipolar was a superpower, Mr. Kent, there's a mob of single women infiltrating the city. What should we do? Oh, have no fear, a very single bipolar is here. So I tell the dude on the chairlift, I have bipolar. That was a big mistake. He says, you don't look bipolar. Wow, prove me wrong because you don't look like an idiot.
Folks, if I can give you just one piece of advice today, never have your first manic episode during Christmas break at your girlfriend's parents' house.
I woke up at 2 a.m. to clean and didn't stop for 5 days. The frightened mom said to her daughter, whatever you do, don't break it off until my oven is clean. And people think we're unemployable. We work for free. The hospital bill's not free. But the worst part at the hospital is finding out that another person thinks they're Jesus too. I had to settle that one right away. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Darn it. My third manic episode, I was homeless and stranded in the suburbs of Baltimore. All food smelled like it was poisoned. I broke my cell phone in two because I could not trust it. Ironically, I did not lose trust in my credit card. In that fright, that chaos, what I remember most is holding a $10 bill, walking up to a group of high school students at the mall parking lot asking, do you want one? Greeted with a sure. I began tearing the number 1 off the corner of that $10 bill, handing it over, asking, did you think that was funny? And the kid says, yeah, that was a good one. Folks, it's been a long journey. I tried to go it alone. But there was a point when I realized I was never alone. I have family. I have NAMI's Connections Group. Been going 10 years. I am now a group leader. I have friends that are now, I have NAMI friends that are now just friends. My gift, a doctor gave me a label 15 years ago saying your life is hard, you need all the support you can get, and we're going to do everything we can. But the truth is, everyone needs that. The only thing not true is dating that gal that works at the bakery. That would be crazy. I have a gluten allergy. But I ran to the police station naked. Why would anyone do that? because no one is gonna know when you're at your worst. That was my call for help, my way to call 911, and thankfully I was not greeted with handcuffs, but with a towel. Mental illness is hard. It is okay to say no, I cannot go. No, I cannot do that. Saying no today is saying yes, I want to live another day. I want to live another decade. A decade with mental illness is a lifetime. My cousin's kid lived 2 lifetimes. We look to a better future in a realistic way. Just this year, I've started sleeping underneath the covers of my bed. For 15 years, I've slept in a sleeping bag on a thermarest on top of my bed. Why? Because at some point I believed I would not have a bed to sleep in. Without NAMI, I could not see myself up on this stage today advocating so hard for myself and for my friends. I couldn't see the impact NAMI Family to Family would have on my parents, making them my fiercest advocates. Today, so many people, so many friends. I truly believe we are all here to help each other. Some say we should walk in each other's shoes. I say gross. All right, that's my time. Have fun. Have a great walk. Thank you.
David Roberts, everyone.